What's going on, peeps? So today we're gonna go back to the old style me to you type of review. I got something pretty cool that not a lot of people see, a lot of people would like to see. Figured I'd just kind of show it off. So without further ado, I'm gonna skip all the bullshit, skip the introduction. I have what I've been looking for forever for. I have a Viewloader Evolution 4 or Eggy 4. I've been looking for this hopper for, ever since I got into paintball. I thought the eggs were awesome, and I've always wanted, a modern take, and this was the best one I could find. The only little divot's got a slight crack, but it's simply on the outside because this plastic is way thicker than it was on the original eggs. The main reason I made this video is because a lot of people want an egg 4 but never get to see an egg 4, and there's not really any good modern deep dive reviews into the egg 4. As you can see, we're getting loaded up on cool shit to do reviews for, and I thought I'd start off with the hoppers. I also got the Eggy 4, and I also got its little twin brother, and even more rare specimen. I have a JT Evo. So basically the same thing. The exact same thing, it's just the outer shell is a little bit different. And then this one has JT branding on it, but it does not have JT branding anywhere else, just the bottom here. So they basically just switched out the nameplates. Pretty cool, but I'll get into this one a little bit later. So the Eggy 4, let me go grab my other egg to kind of show you the differences in everything. So this is not a 3. This is an Eggy 2, but as you can see, Eggy 2s had more of a back center of gravity, and then they had a doinky little feed neck that slid up and then locked in place with tabs in here and then screws to clamp the whole shell together. This shell is extremely thin. One bad dive, this thing's falling apart. These weren't made to be like the most indestructible thing. This was Viewloader, so Viewloader didn't make anything too crazy back then. One cool thing with the eggs, which was at the time, back when the eggs were released, you could easily switch your speed just by taking a coin or a flathead or whatever and just turning this up or this way, and that either increases or decreases the feed rate. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely one of the first cheaper hoppers that had an accessibility like that, which, man, if something like this came out today, that would be pretty freaking cool. Your simple on-off switch, and then you had your classic egg back. These things cracked all over. They cracked, especially the doors. Everybody worries about the doors. Doors cracked, the feed neck cracks, the actual lid is shitty. So Eggy 1 through 3 basically looked like this, and they were all kind of the same design, all kind of the same, basically the same. But then the Eggy 4 came along and they revamped it completely. That shell material is like way thicker. Just look how thick that shit is compared to the Eggy 2. Look at how much thicker that top shell is. Holy shit. Anyway, really cool. And as you can see probably with this one, there's really not a lot of screws anywhere. You only got 1, 2, 3, 4 to hold the top shell on. For this bottom section, it's 100% toolless. These two pins actually hold in really well. Like, there's no wriggle room at all for these. You just push these out. Come on. There we go. Nice. And then it just, that's it. That is your complete disassembly. You got everything right here. Power button right here on the back. 2 LEDs, batteries going right there. Your feed. Dude, this is such an amazing design. This design is genuinely one of my most favorite things I think I've ever seen in my life. The whole bottom section here is being held in by 3 screws right here on the bottom, and then the battery slot by another 3 screws. This is such a cool design, and the cool thing is if they made it with other hoppers, like say for whatever reason my JT hopper goes out, which has the exact same mechanism. The 2 push pins, push pin, and this slides right out. They are the exact same. I can, if I really wanted to, put the Viewloader on the JT one. If I really wanted to, I could put the Viewloader on the JT one, and I could put the JT Evo one for ag points on the Eggy. So the JT Viewloader Evolution. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to because that's up badging or fake badging. We don't do that. The shells are very similar between the two. It's just obviously the egg. It has this cool, like, it's like a flexible, hard rubber that doesn't chip, it doesn't flake, it doesn't do anything. Instead of having, you know, your plastic tray in the bottom, like you do right here, the plastic tray, instead of having that, this replaces that entire plastic tray with this glue flexible membrane, and this shit is so nice. That won't ever crack on you, won't ever leave you stranded or anything. That is, I'm so mad these went away. Anyway, JT wise, we still have flexible flaps, but they are very loose, very loose. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but I really don't. I'm not too big fan of that. But besides that, shells basically the same, just different shapes. Internals the exact same. Let's go ahead and slap the JT back in the JT. And I've played a little bit with these. These aren't gonna come out if you take a hard dive. These aren't gonna break if you know, dive the wrong way. No, these are not going anywhere. These are pretty solid as hell. All right, for today we're gonna be mostly focusing on the egg. Actually, I'm gonna go get some batteries, put some batteries in real quick for you guys. And one really cool thing I like about this, it has a constant anti-jam feature, which I'll show you here. When you just turn on and say you load balls in, it'll keep spinning until this. And then say it does not see a ball in your feed tube, here's what it does. It goes back and forth, trying to feed balls if it can. So if it does detect a jam, it catches it. It's spring loaded too, which is nice. So, oh, battery popped up. Same thing for both hoppers, but I really like this design, and it feeds fast. Yeah, it can feed fast. It kept up with the 25 BPS setting for my dangerous power that I have up on my YouTube and my shorts right now. They're the Purple Fusion 7, 25, and this thing kept up with it just fine. Oh, not 27, my bad, 25. What the fuck am I saying? So yeah, that's Eggy 4 in a nutshell. Let's do a drop test and see how fast she loads, and then let's put it on a gun and see how she rips. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Eggy that is full of paint. And we're going to do a drop test in 3, 2, 1, speed test. Damn. Damn, that thing does not fuck around, does it? I mean, I don't know how it was keeping up with the DP, but it was. That only looked to be about 20, maybe 22 DPS. But let's go throw it on the DP, and I will post a video for you guys in just a second.